vicinity. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code. No matter what your purpose is, you must leave. If you do not disperse, you may be arrested and/or subject to other police action. Other police action may include actual physical removal, the use of riot control agents and/or less lethal munitions, which could cause risk of injury to those who remain. By order of the City of Pittsburgh Chief Police, I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly and order all those assembled to immediately disperse. You must leave the immediate vicinity. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code. No matter what your purpose is, you must leave. If you do not disperse, you may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
The Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer, weekdays 4 Eastern.
Wolf, this protest has shifted over several streets in Pittsburgh. The protesters going way off their plan. Because of confrontations like this, the police have thrown some kind of tear gas or some kind of smoke bomb over there. They've set up a barricade over here. This is what's been happening today on the street. The protesters have shifted
By order of
several
the City of
times.
Pittsburgh Chief
We don't know
Police,
exactly where they're
I
going to be
hereby
going from
declare
here.
this to be
Several
an
hundred of them
unlawful
gathered.
assembly.
They were
I
confronted
order
when they
all
started.
those assembled to
Trying to get away
immediately
from
disperse.
Not clear
You
enough
must
right
leave
now.
the immediate vicinity. If you remain in this immediate vicinity, you will be in violation of the Pennsylvania Crimes Code.
Okay.
No matter what your purpose is, you must leave. If you do not disperse, you may be arrested and/or subject to other police action. Other police action may include actual physical removal, the use of riot control agents and/or less lethal munitions, which could cause risk of injury to those who remain. Esta asamblea ha sido declarada. City of Pittsburgh Chief Police, I hereby declare this to be an unlawful assembly. I order all those assembled to immediately disperse. You must leave the immediate vicinity. If you remain in this immediate...
All right, these are live pictures now. That was videotape of Brian Todd, our correspondent in Pittsburgh, covering the G20 summit. He and others were tear gas. Brian is joining us on the phone right now. Brian, what are we seeing right now in these live pictures?
Well, Wolf, we're seeing a gathering of, looks like at least 100 riot police. They are basically cordoning off the corner of 32nd Street and Penn Avenue, which was originally going to be the main drag of this march today. But the protesters shifted several streets over in different directions. Every time they confronted the police, they shifted over. And the police, as you saw, started to tear gas them. There were confrontations. There was at least one arrest that we saw. Now it looks like the riot police, you see in my kind of mobile phone here, they're moving in kind of the easterly direction of Penn Avenue. It looks, Wolf, like the protesters have dispersed for now. There's a small group of them. I don't know whether you can see all the way up this street on this transmission or not. There seems to be a small group of them way up that street. You may not be able to see it. The picture may be too small up there.
protests hit the streets of Pittsburgh in America, where the G20 summit kicked off. Police used tear gas, stun grenades and rubber bullets to disperse the angry crowd of mainly anti-globalism protesters. RT's Laura Minkowski's got the story.
No matter what your purpose is, you must leave.
The unwelcome streets of a city on lockdown. The G20 financial summit brought out protesters in the hundreds, and police in full armor blocking every entrance to the city center. It was meant to be a peaceful...
Brown at the Breaking News Desk. Police in Chicago are now investigating an incident in which a college student who had been arrested last month during the G20 summit was then allegedly forced by police to stand and pose for a picture with them, in fact then to kneel for that picture. This video has been circulating on the internet now for 2 weeks. Kramer, the boy is named Kyle Kramer. He's a University of Pittsburgh student. He is made to kneel while several uniformed officers stand behind him. His attorney, Chris Hoyle, says that he was first arrested for misdemeanor disorderly conduct and failure to disperse, but then after that, cops motioned for him to get into this photo. Kramer says that he strenuously objected to being in the photo, according to his attorney, and that he found it demeaning to kneel. Again, Chicago police now investigating, with their superintendent saying the Chicago Police Department does not tolerate misconduct by any members, regardless of where it took place. Of course, this was in Pittsburgh. Chicago police were there to assist with security.
It was meant to be a peaceful event, but a tough economy is pushing people to the brink. Police surrounded the crowd and used tear gas to quell the unrest. With anarchy symbols leading the front of the line, few things could make it more clear that Americans are angry with the way things are going in their country.
Whoa, yeah, whoa, no! It doesn't have to be so.
And they don't think a global financial summit will work in their favor.
I would make the argument that the people down there at the convention center and coming in town make all the policies. It's for the interest of these corporations over the people of our country.
This money should be kept inside the countries to feed the people. This money should be kept inside the countries to feed the people, and they should not be worrying about imports and exports until after they've taken care of the needs of their people. Until after they've taken care of the needs of their people. Until after they've taken care of the needs of their people. Care of the needs of their people. To their people. Their people. Their people.
is wrong with you?